Do you find yourself constantly annoyed and don't know why? It's a common issue many grapple with, and it's more than just a fleeting feeling. Persistent annoyance and irritability can cast a shadow over our lives, straining relationships and dampening our joy. But don't despair, there's a way out. Understanding the root causes of this pervasive annoyance is the first step towards resolving it. Once we identify these triggers, we can address them head-on, paving the way for a more serene and satisfying life. Identifying and addressing the root causes of this annoyance can help to resolve it. Number 1, you might be consuming too much alcohol, caffeine, or other substances. Now, it's important to remember that these aren't inherently bad in moderation. However, excessive intake can be a hidden culprit of constant annoyance and irritability. These substances have a direct impact on our brain's neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that regulate our mood and stress levels. When we consume too much alcohol, caffeine, or other substances, we disrupt the natural balance of these neurotransmitters. Over time, this imbalance can lead to heightened stress levels, making us more susceptible to feelings of annoyance and irritability. And it's not just about the immediate effects. The long-term impact on our brain's chemistry can be significant. So, if you're frequently feeling irritable and you're consuming a lot of these substances, it might be time to consider moderating your intake. So, consider moderating your intake if you think this might be a contributing factor. Secondly, you might be overtaxed and in need of a load reduction. Picture an overfilled basket, straining under the weight of too many apples. Just like the basket, we too can buckle under the pressure of too many tasks, responsibilities, or commitments. This overburdening is not just about physical fatigue, but also mental and emotional exhaustion, often leading to burnout. Burnout is a state of chronic stress that leads to physical and emotional exhaustion, cynicism, detachment, feelings of ineffectiveness, and lack of accomplishment. It's a serious issue that can lead to anxiety, depression, and heightened irritability. When we're overworked, our capacity to handle stress diminishes, and even the smallest inconveniences can feel like insurmountable obstacles, causing us to snap at the slightest provocation. So, if you're feeling like a stretched elastic band ready to snap, it might be time to delegate some tasks, say no to additional responsibilities, or just take a well-deserved break. Remember, it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Third, your environment or the people around you might be unhealthy for you. Your surroundings can significantly impact your state of mind. If you're constantly in a chaotic, disorganized, or stress-inducing environment, you may find yourself more irritable and annoyed. Similarly, the people you spend time with can have a profound effect on your mood. If you're surrounded by negativity, pessimism, or toxicity, it can drain your energy, increase your stress levels, and make you feel more irritable. It's like a cloud of negativity that follows you around, casting a shadow over your day. It's essential to recognize this and take steps to protect your well-being. You might need to limit your time in these environments or with these people. Or perhaps take breaks to rejuvenate and recharge your emotional batteries. Remember, it's all about preserving your peace and maintaining a healthy state of mind. Try to limit your time in these situations or take breaks when you can. Fourth, you might have unresolved issues that are resurfacing. It's not uncommon for past mistreatment or unresolved issues to come back around, tapping you on the shoulder when you least expect it. These resurfacing issues can often manifest as feelings of irritation and annoyance. It's like an echo of a song you didn't want to hear again, but there it is, playing in the background of your mind. You see, our minds have a knack for storing away unresolved issues, and these can come back to haunt us, causing distress and discomfort. This discomfort can often present itself as irritation. It's your mind's way of saying, "Hey, we've got something to deal with here." So, if you find yourself feeling persistently irritated, it might be worth taking a moment to introspect. Are there any unresolved issues from your past that are casting a shadow over your present? Seeking closure on these issues can help to alleviate your feelings of annoyance. Fifth, your standards might be too high. It's perfectly normal to have expectations. After all, we all want the best for ourselves. However, when these standards are set too high, they may become a source of constant annoyance. Whether it's about your own performance, the people around you, or life circumstances, perfectionism can set you up for disappointment. Imagine setting the bar so high that it's nearly impossible to reach. When reality doesn't meet these sky-high expectations, it's like a bitter pill to swallow. This disappointment can then morph into annoyance, not just at the situation, but at yourself and others. It's like a domino effect that pushes everything into a negative light. It's important to remember that nobody is perfect, and life is full of unexpected twists and turns. So try to adjust your expectations to a more realistic level. It's not about lowering your standards, but about making them more attainable and less stressful. Sixth, you might not be getting enough exercise. Now let's talk about the magic of movement. Physical activity is not just about toning muscles or losing weight. It's also a potent, often underestimated mood enhancer. When we exercise, our bodies produce endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. Exercise also promotes the production of serotonin, a key neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, sleep, and appetite. It's like a natural antidepressant that's always available, waiting to be activated by a good workout. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be a grueling marathon or an intense gym session. Even simple activities like walking, dancing, or yoga can do wonders in increasing these feel-good chemicals. Remember, the key here is consistency rather than intensity. So find an activity you enjoy and incorporate it into your daily routine. Incorporating more exercise into your routine can help to alleviate feelings of annoyance. Lastly, you might not be getting enough quality sleep. It's common knowledge that sleep is essential for our overall health, but did you know it also plays a crucial role in our emotional well-being? During sleep, our brain goes to work, repairing and regenerating itself. It's also the time when our brain produces mood-balancing chemicals that help us to maintain a positive mindset throughout the day. When we're deprived of quality sleep, our brain doesn't get the chance to perform these important functions, which can lead to feelings of irritability and annoyance. We're all familiar with the grumpiness that comes from a poor night's sleep, right? It's not just about the quantity of sleep, but also the quality. Disruptions during sleep, such as waking up frequently, can also contribute to these negative feelings. So, if you often find yourself feeling unnecessarily annoyed, take a look at your sleep habits. Improving your sleep habits can help to alleviate feelings of annoyance. So, these are the 7 reasons why you might find yourself constantly annoyed. Let's do a quick recap. You might be consuming too much alcohol, caffeine, or substances. These can elevate your stress levels over time, causing a ripple effect on your mood and overall mental health. Maybe you're feeling overtaxed and in need of a load reduction. Burnout from overworking is a real phenomenon that can lead to a wide range of issues, including anxiety, depression, and yes, irritability. Consider your environment and the people around you. Are they supportive, or do they drain your energy? Unhealthy surroundings and relationships can significantly impact your well-being. It's essential to limit your exposure or take breaks when necessary. Unresolved issues from your past might be resurfacing, causing a spike in irritation. This could be a sign that you need to seek closure or find ways to heal from past mistreatment. It's also possible that your standards are just too high. Perfectionism and unrealistic expectations can set you up for constant disappointment and annoyance. Remember, nobody's perfect and it's okay to fail sometimes. Are you getting enough exercise? Physical activity is a natural mood booster, producing feel-good chemicals that can help balance your mood. Lastly, not getting enough quality sleep can leave you feeling grumpy and annoyed. Your brain needs this time to regenerate and balance mood-enhancing chemicals for the next day. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in your overall mood and mental health. They are interconnected, and addressing one can often have a positive impact on the others. So don't be overwhelmed by the idea of tackling all 7 at once. Start small, and remember, every step you take towards resolving these issues is a step towards a happier, less irritable you. By identifying and addressing these issues, you can improve your mental health and overall life satisfaction. So, let's make the conscious choice to work on these areas and embrace a less annoyed, more contented life.